Our investor said, RAF's interested. These are the good guys. You want to work with these guys in private equity.
We met with 3 of our company partners in 3 unexpected places to talk about what it means to be a different kind of equity, to go beyond just numbers and invest in people, to see the long road ahead and pursue bold new possibilities. These are our conversations.
I've learned a lot about wine from you, but still prefer the Miller Lite.
I'm very excited after all these years to be making with you your famous blueberry coffee cake.
And we're going to reminisce a little bit about how this all happened.
This is our best-selling model, the Priority Coast. This is what it looks like finished, but how about we build one together?
Sounds great.
All right. Yeah.
Acquisitions are very tricky, emotionally, psychologically, and financially.
When we decided to sell the company, we had 12 offers, but there was really only one that we felt just instant rapport with.
We saw your materials, we loved it. I talked to Rich, your investment banker, and said, man, we're interested, we want to come up.
Why is it that you bring coffee cakes to meetings?
You flew 3,000 miles to meet me. Didn't know how this was going to go or whether it was going to be a good use of your time or not. So I thought my small contribution was to make you feel like I appreciated it.
I think it delivered a message to us that business for you is personal.
Yes.
And it's built on relationships. And you were kind of singing to the choir because that's how we approach business.
We had a family business, and so we wanted to make sure that that who we sold to would take care of it and love it as much as we did.
Our investor said, RAF's interested. You want to work with these guys in private equity. You're not going to find more honest, easy to work with people that are going to empower and enable you. And everything he told me, we saw at that first meeting, and we're seeing a year and a half later.
There's an expression we use a lot when we're talking about entrepreneurs, which is he or she is a force of nature. Frankly, I knew in 5 minutes that you were a force of nature.
We love the company, we love the management team, we love the story. So we said, yeah, let's do it. These are the kind of guys we want to work with, right?
These are people that I want to do business with.
You're buying a company because somebody built it. You don't want to keep them from running the company.
They had always allowed me to continue to run my company the way that I saw fit with your guidance, certainly.
I didn't have anyone to call before, and now I do have someone to call that can guide me through it, and that guidance and support is so critical for our continued growth.
Long term,
Yeah.
we're big believers that doing good and doing well go together.
Doing well and doing good has been the motto of Bob Fox since he started RAF. He wanted to create a place where relationships mattered as well as doing well in business.
I know a lot of the things that we've experienced together over the years hasn't always been easy, and you had suffered a tragedy.
The absolute worst day of my entire career. And I got the call one afternoon from one of our guys in the field that there had been a really bad accident. I literally was sitting in the waiting room when the doctor came and said that he had passed away. You know, to be there and see the emotion and feel the responsibility of that happening was just the worst moment of my life. And then it became, what can we do for this family? You know, Rick said at that point, look, let's make sure that those girls go to college. We thought that that was, you know, the best thing we could do to honor their dad's legacy. As a company, it speaks volumes as to, you know, who RAF is and how they honor the commitments that they make.
RAF attracts good people because RAF's filled with good people. We quickly saw that the integrity, the quality of the person, that I was going to be happy running this company, working with and partnering with RAF.
I think we did okay.
Delicious. How do you feel 6 years in?
You know, speaking for my life personally, it was a wonderful transition because it made my life work, and I think the changes were good for the company.
The whole reason we did this was so that we could grow to the next level. We wanted Priority to see its full potential, and we knew we needed a partner with the resources, both financial and intellectual, to help us get there. We're absolutely seeing that with RAF.
When we did our deal with RAF, I agreed to stay on for 5 years. That was 12 years ago. In this last year or so, I felt like it was time. We're in the process of working through that transition with the new buyer. As I plan for my future, the company will continue to be in good hands, so I'm very grateful for all of that.
And we wish you well.
Thank you. Cheers to the future.
We feel enabled, empowered, trusted, and the results show.
To me, it feels like a great story with the best chapter still ahead of us.
Thank you a lot.
The journey's been awesome, but we just built this bike. Now let's ride.